Look at this. This is crazy. It's like the first time this week where I've had free time during a weekday. And I've been looking forward to Halloween for a little while. Halloween is tomorrow. And for whatever reason, while I was having dinner at my desk here, my brain somehow got into the mindset that Halloween had passed already, just briefly. I don't know why I suddenly got that idea briefly today, but I did for a moment, and I was right in some harvestable stuff there. Cool. So tomorrow for Halloween, I was planning on doing the newly released Plants vs. Zombies Replanted, which is apparently really bad. So it might be a kind of fun to play for Halloween there. What the hell am I doing? Is there a hot spring over there? Hold on. I might be able to get more maximum health. Happened to you as well? You briefly thought that it was after Halloween? I was like, wait a second. Oh yeah, Halloween is tomorrow. And, Ninetales, what? So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow for Halloween, and, I was like, you know what, there's a little bit of a... Sure. There's a little bit of time today. You know what, let's stream a little bit of Ghost of Yotei. Stabby stab. Someone else coming after me? Yeah, because I unlocked that. I was like, it's taking a little while here.
What is this place?
A place where I just stabbed 2 innocent people. Double stabbed one of them. I had to make sure that they were finished off after all. Oh, the snow is deep here, huh? Didn't even wipe the blood off that time. Any way that I can get in there, maybe? I'm thinking Soulsborne illusory wall now. But yeah, I was debating between either this or Pokemon Legends ZA. And I still need to work on a custom nameplate for one of my Pokemon in Pokemon Legends ZA, so I'm not 100% ready yet. But once I get one more nameplate done, I should be good to go. So I just gotta do that first. And this weekend, I'm gonna be in the house here on my own for the weekend. So I figured like, oh, you know what? For Thursday, just this little brief smidge filling in. Let's do a little smidge of Ghost of Yotei, where it's gonna be a decent bit of cutscenes anyway. And then with Pokemon, with no voice acting, on my own for the weekend, then I can feel free to get loud and yell and be crazy and stuff like that. Was kind of my mindset. I don't know. System software ready to install. Also, is there like a super secret way in or something? What is this? Because there was dialogue. What is this place? Maybe you have to solve like a puzzle or something like that, and then this entrance opens up. You go do something and then you come back here. I wouldn't be surprised if it were something like that. Can't stop playing Legends Arceus. Getting really into that now. Oh, look, bird. I'll follow the bird now. I was going to go get that one new weapon there. Got 34th of the box of shinies. Oh, geez, 3/4. Really racking up the shinies there, then. Yeah, Legends Arceus was my first full-on shiny, just because, like, you see so many Pokemon out in the world at any given time, I guess. You can rack them up decently well in that game. Look, here's the hot spring that I was seeing from a distance before. So we're gonna hop in here, gonna increase maximum health. You know, once you're in, it would probably be good, but stripping down here would probably be very, very miserable. The touch of another.
Wish I had company in here. It's been too long since I've played with someone. Maybe it's better this way. Don't have to sneak out after, or wash their stink off me.
Okay, I wasn't entirely sure what I was expecting from that option, but that's what it was. Got Shine Dusknoir an hour ago. Nice. I think that one's like the more light gray version. Find Taizo. Wait, what is this for? Secrets of the Heart. Ran the Boyer has hired me to find her apprentice, Taizo. I'll get a range charm for that. Okay. My main mission thingamajig is there. Did I never go to the... I guess it's right next to another checkpoint that I have anyway. Why don't I just go here? How about? It'll be faster. I went really off the beaten path there, huh? What's that? Spring Shrine. Wait, what? I can... Wait.
What do we have here?
Did I miss a thing that was literally right here? That I should probably do? Pick up. I don't know. What's this? What is this, huh? I've become a Legends Arceus defender even though I agree with, like, every complaint about the game. I don't understand. I don't get it.
These
What?
statues must mean something.
There's some sort of a puzzle? Light this one. Light the one that matches. Is what it means. Dark Souls 2 fan in me has surfaced for Pokemon. Acknowledge that it's heavily flawed, but can't help but guilty pleasure it anyway. Oh, I have to hold the button. Like that, right? Is that what it means, maybe? Yes. And then I have to do that for more things, and maybe that'll lead to that one building? Hold on, because that's gotta be the right thing. Crimson Forest. Okay, there's torches that go on, which implies that I should keep on moving here, right? Probably? Probably, I would say. Also, lately I've really been feeling time flying a decent bit. Crossroads Trading Post. Mostly in the sense of, like, Extra Life is next weekend. And, like, I've gotten layouts and stuff like that prepared. Ish. But I still feel, like, completely unprepared. I rigged up Metal Gear Solid 4 to work with a PS3 emulator on my computer. But as I found out, PS3 emulation is notoriously difficult. And, especially Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh, well. Okay, whatever. You know what, maybe I will, actually. Hi. Yes. And apparently, like, the PS4 is, like, the one PlayStation that's not back compatible just because, like, the PS3 was so complicated and, like, so completely different, and it was the console where developers had to relearn how to even code, and was getting so few games made for it because it was such a weird, complicated code base. And so apparently that makes emulation kind of difficult. RPC's PS3, can't remember the name, really trying, though. Yeah, it's that. That's the emulator that I'm using. Oh, are you the leader, then? Okay, well. Hi. He's just gonna say that twice while I kill him. Yeah, who cares about stealth when I can just run in and murderize everyone? Who else is there? They didn't notice that? Anyway, it's really quite tricky. So I'm pretty sure I got Metal Gear Solid 4 working. After lots of testing, lots of freezing. The biggest issue was the game would completely freeze. I would go to 0 frames per second and it would die, essentially. After a lot of messing around, I'm pretty sure I got it sorted out so it won't freeze. But it does make me very skeptical of, what if I reach a point later in the game where it does hard freeze, and it just always does that consistently? Like, what am I gonna do then? So, I asked one of my friends, the same friend that actually came by to visit at Extra Life last year, if he had a PS3, potentially, that I might be able to borrow. And he responds saying, I definitely have one. I'll have a look this weekend, see if I can find it. I was like, okay, cool, I greatly appreciate it. Just so I could have, like, an emergency backup strat. Or something or other, you know? So, there's a chance that maybe I'll be bringing an actual PS3 and MGS4 to this event on Lend. Just as my super emergency backup. To be able to have a fallback option if worst comes to worst, you know? So, okay, please. Gotta remember how to play this game. Okay, I remember how to play this game. It's fine. Hi. So we'll see there. So, might end up bringing that console. I'm definitely bringing this console, my PS5, because I'm not planning on playing a PS5 game there, since I'm gonna be playing this PS3 game, and then probably some PC stuff if there's extra time, maybe some Switch stuff. Since I'm not using my PS5, my little cousin's gonna use it as an opportunity to play Bloodborne, so I'm gonna take my PS5 there. And last year for Extra Life, he was trying to do, like, Elden Ring All Remembrances. This time he's gonna be trying Bloodborne blind. Try to go start to finish through Bloodborne during the span of Extra Life, which will be kind of funny to see as well. And Bloodborne's one of those games where, in the 25-hour span of Extra Life, if you want to beat it, like, you can. That is definitely feasible, as long as you're not trying to do, like, Chalice Dungeon stuff. Like, that is definitely very feasible. well. Whoops, wrong button there. Whoops. And the wrong button there. I had to hit down, I'm pretty sure. I gotta remember how to play this game, man. Whoa. Please. There we go. Oh, this is gonna be the shrine there. So, like... Oh, oops. Oh, and now my controller's making sound. So yeah, I'm gonna be bringing my PC, my Switch, my PS5, and potentially a PS3 as well. I'm gonna be bringing a lot of stuff to Extra Life this year for a 25-hour event.
Where can I find
So
my
yeah.
Ninetales?
If I got Demon Souls emulated on Steam Deck, you'd get MGS4 working. My concern is just there's gonna be a particular time later on and it's gonna break everything. I mean, depending on how good the graphics are just on a PS3, if I do end up bringing a PS3 to the event, I might just play it safe and just start from the beginning with playing it on PS3, not even start with emulation. Then I don't risk having stuff to make up later after the fact. Maybe, I don't know. But I was thinking if I needed to like make it up, then I just go on easy mode, speedrun through what I've already done. Metal Gear games aren't that long. I figured I could probably do that. I don't know. This is my thought process here. So like, charge enemies while sprinting, throw them backwards. I am worried about like, I'm gonna try to roll and I'm gonna charge into someone there. I'm probably not gonna use that. L1 and square. Also, just a moment. Sorry about that. I don't even know what that is yet. They strike and disarm an enemy. Costs 3 spirit. It's not cheap. L1 square to unleash. I'm gonna forget that I have it. If I really need to disarm an enemy. If it works on bosses, that'll probably be worth. I don't know. I'll try it out, I guess. Hi. Is there stuff that I can loot from around here?
You to thank for keeping me in
Oh, hi.
business today.
Find anything good?
See for yourself. Care to see the new merchandise I've got?
Well, that's kind of cool. I don't know. Don't remember if I'd seen that one before. That's a mercenary attire. I probably have seen it before. Sure, buy and equip.
Perfect.
Does
match.
that does equip the mercenary armor on? I don't necessarily want the mercenary armor on. Kind of want that one there, just for gathering some more stuff along the way here. I don't know. I'll take this. So yeah, that's kind of stuff that's going on with Extra Life coming up here. So, Halloween tomorrow as like my little mini event kind of thingamajig. And in previous years, I would do a pretty long Halloween stream during a decent smidge of the day there, then going on into the night. Because I was never the one handing out Halloween candy. But I'm going to be the only one in the household. It's going to be the thing for Halloween tomorrow. Which means I'm handing out Halloween candy. So, here, yeah, go this way. So, I won't be able to do a stream until it's late, and I'm pretty confident that, like, the trick-or-treaters are done. So, yeah, it's gonna be a pretty late stream for starting PvZ stuff tomorrow. While handing out candy for trick-or-treating. Sounds like my little cousin's gonna be over, and we're probably gonna play a bunch of Smash. Pausing it frequently to hand out candy to trick-or-treaters. So... for entertainment while trick-or-treating's going on, we'll just, I guess, be downing candy and playing Smash. And having at it there. Taking turns handing out Halloween candy. And then he'll head home and I'll... Oh, I saw a flash over here. I guess there's this. And then I'll do my late night Halloween stream, and then this weekend I'm gonna have to see about putting my truck away. For the winter, I'm keeping it out through Halloween, and it's definitely struggling to start a little bit in the cold. In fact, in a little while here, I'm probably not going to wait until the end of the stream. At some point during the stream, I might take a BRB break and just take my battery off the charger. Because it's mostly full. I just want to get it, like, fully topped up for tomorrow so I can for sure start it. And then move it into the decorative position where I want to put it in front of the house. Because we don't really have any Halloween decor minus my truck, which is reminding me, I think I forgot to post it in the in the server, but the other day I got a little bit of Halloween decor on my truck. I kind of Halloweenified it up a smidge. Let's see. It started raining a bit the other day here. Here, I'm gonna put into the photos channel the some minor stuff here. It's not that decorated up, but like I put in some effort here and got some basic stuff from mostly the dollar store. Is display capture 2 not set up? Your properties. It's still set up probably after freaking HalloLand there. Or display capture 2 would have been something else. Here we go. Here's display capture 2. Like that. Here. After it kind of rained the other day. So I have a little ghosty hanging from the rear view mirror. I have like these little glass removable sticker spider things. I should get another one and then put one on the other side there. There's a few little spider things around the window here. The main kind of thing is I got this cheapo warning dead end tape here. And I got these little fence stakes that I shoved into the corners. These little skull stakes. They came in sets of 3, unfortunately. So I wasn't going to get another set just to fill in the last one. But I put these little skull things in, wrapped this dead end tape around. Made sure to do it just around the box so that, you know, I can still get in and drive if I need to. And there's like more of the spidery stuff. There's a little skeleton behind the wheel that's holding that. So I have a few little Halloween things. Maybe I'll put my Ghostbusters Proton Pack in there with the lights on or something like that. And just put that on the passenger side of the seat. I don't know. So that's a one bit of Halloween decor we have. So I'm gonna get it in front of the house properly, and yeah, I'm gonna need it to be drivable for that. That or we just push, which we might end up doing. We'll see. Huh? Sounds like a wolf, I know. Wolf den? Is that what's going on here? I'm gonna see if I can potentially head home from work early tomorrow and get home to troubleshoot my truck, make sure it actually fires up and is running, and then I can position it accordingly. And then just get ready for trick-or-treaters. My dad was telling me earlier today that apparently there's like a big baseball game, big sports game going on tomorrow. So it's very likely that because that's going on at like 6 or 7, that a lot of parents might be taking work off early and rushing home to get their kids out trick-or-treating early so that they can watch the sports game, is the case. So there might be early trick-or-treaters this year. I think the earliest that we've had trick-or-treaters in the past is like 5 p.m., something like that. I'm usually getting off work at 5 p.m. So I do kind of want to get off earlier than that and be able to hand out Halloween candy and stuff like that. Carmi was gonna, like, it is a good suggestion to get home earlier and be ready to hand out Halloween candy and stuff. But I am gonna feel a little bit bad asking, like, hey, can I go home early today? After literally just today, I had asked to take Monday after Extra Life off. Because 1, I'm probably gonna be awake for 30 hours that day and be dead. And 2, I had a family event, like an important kind of family thing come up on, like, later that Sunday. So I'm gonna be going like an hour, 10 minutes out of town, most likely, to make it to that, because important thing that as much of the family as possible is expected to be out there for, that I won't go into too much detail on here. And I'm not gonna be driving after that, because like that is, I don't have a death wish. I'm after you know, being awake that long, that is not safe driving conditions. So my mom and I will be driving out there. I'll probably just be in the passenger seat, like, dead, I guess. But after extending my Sunday even longer with more stuff on the to-do list, not even just being able to come home on Sunday and, you know, take it easy, chill out, and fall asleep. The fact that I'm gonna have to be up for the rest of the day for other important stuff still. Yeah, that's not gonna be the most fun thing. And I'm just gonna be dead on Monday. So ask for the Monday off, because if I go into work that day, I'd probably pass out. I don't think that I'd be able to power through that. Follow the wolf. Here, just do the standoff there. So, yeah. Because, yeah, I'm still pretty new to this job here. I've only been working at for the past month. Look at that one guy falling down there. So, it's going to be a little bit awkward. Like, I know yesterday I just asked for time off, but can I head home a little bit early today because the trick-or-treaters are probably going to be a little early. And sports game rush hour traffic there. All that craziness. Holy crap, I keep on forgetting how stupidly sensitive the timing is. It is ludicrous, man. Please. Don't think I can get you. You have a helmet there. Oh, I'm thawing out. Whoa, I almost tried to parry that by accident there. Okay. Jeebus, man. Remembering how hard this game truly is. Sometimes I forget and I come back to it and it's like, holy crap. I was rewatching parts of my Oni fight and it's like, holy crap.
Not to eat my hand along with it.
I rewatched my successful attempt a couple times. Because man, was that boss fight ever insane. Makes me wonder what the kitsune here is going to be like.
To leave.
There we go. Oh, I can potentially do this one now. Wolf kills earn spear and have a chance to terrify enemies. And then this one was the wolf inflicts massively increased stagger damage. How often is the wolf killing? I don't know, sure. That one, and then that one, and then the bottom one. Something or other. There we go. Cold Lake Wolf Den. So, yeah, that's kind of the stuff that's going on around here. So, this weekend I'm trying to do what I can to get caught up with Ghost of Yotei and Pokemon Legends ZA. Like, I don't really want to be rushing through, these games per se. Because I am genuinely really enjoying Ghost of Yotei. So, I really hate kind of treating it with that to-do list mentality. Oh, let's get it done because I have more stuff coming out. I'm just going to get busier. Because it is genuinely really quite fun. But I also don't want to fall into what I did with Ghost of Tsushima where I keep on putting it off. Like, it's really fun. I don't want to finish it off. And then I don't finish it off for, like, months. I just don't touch it for, like, months. Let's not have that happen again. But, you know, there's this Halloween thing we're Bob tomorrow that I'll do. Next week, Thursday, is Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment coming out. Which is apparently, like, a 43 gigabyte game. Interestingly enough. Whereas something like Mario Kart World is like 21 gigabytes, so that's interesting. On we go. Oh, Camp to Restore Spirit. So, there's gonna be that. And then, there's the whole situation where it's like, every 2 weeks, a new game is coming out. There was last week, technically, Plants vs. Zombies Replanted. Then next week is the Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. Then 2 weeks after that is Kirby Air Riders. And then 2 weeks after that is Metroid Prime 4. So I'm gonna get a little bit swamped here. And then I do kind of want to start playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like, around the time of January-ish, maybe before that if I have the chance. Well, with it coming out on Switch 2, and then maybe it's trending a little bit because, like, you know, it's out on Switch 2. This is the time to be playing through Final Fantasy VII Remake, since I want to do it at some point here anyway. And, search for bear and owl statues. I'm supposed to go this way. And in terms of Final Fantasy VII games I want to cover before Remake, I have them pretty much done, but I have been looking into Ever Crisis, the freemium mobile game, and apparently, while its two main stories are just retellings of Final Fantasy VII and Crisis Core, it also has an exclusive story that's like a backstory of Sephiroth that is exclusive to Ever Crisis, and I don't know if I would be able to see it all the way through start to finish, because it's freemium mobile gacha that probably expects me to grind like forever to be able to make meaningful progress. I don't know, but it's still something that I would like to showcase potentially. So I've been starting to think like, is there time where I can realistically wedge in? However, I don't know how long Ever Crisis would turn out to be until it gets to the point where it seems like, yeah, the grind is too much, I quit, or I feel like I've sufficiently covered the story there or something or other. So now I'm figuring out, like, is there a way where Ever Crisis can wedge into this arrangement somehow so that I can get it done before I start playing Remake?
The winds grow colder. I remember bundling up in Mother's quilted coats. Racing Jubei on skis, Father carved from bamboo. Then ending the day around a warm fire.
More health for me. And looking at the schedule of things coming out there, I wanted to remember when Final Fantasy VII Remake was coming out, so I added it to my game schedule just because, like, in the Discord server, the game schedule is directly what I refer to plan out what stuff is going on. So I just put it there as a note for me and a little in brackets thing or bob of, like, I'm gonna cover it sometime before, like, it's actually out on the Switch, probably. I don't know, what's the... What's the this? Oh, well, I marked a thing there. And then this was, I don't know, man. It's something or other here. Is that actually a mountainside or something? Oh, this is the coast. Then it's like, somewhere around, okay, it's there. Oh. For whatever reason, I thought I was looking at this area. So I can go get a thing there. Anyway, so I put that there. And I realized that FF7 Remake on Switch 2 is coming out on the Thursday just before Janlan 2026. And part of me was like, huh, I probably don't want to do Final Fantasy VII Remake completely start to finish during Janlan. I do like doing self-contained things at LAN events, and there's technically the not DLC thing, the episode Intergrade, where they released Final Fantasy VII Remake on PS4 initially, and then later on PS5, and PS5 version came with an additional story. It's kind of like a Ghost of Tsushima with Iki Island and stuff, is what it is. Only I think that the additional content in, like, the Intergrade stuff was PS5 exclusive. But kind of similar idea to how they released Director's Cut here for the PS5, and then there was, like, the additional content of Iki Island. Apparently it's like that for Final Fantasy VII Remake, so I thought, like, oh, maybe I do that, not DLC, that other side story start to finish. But if I do that, that would mean I probably have to beat Remake before Janlan next year. So there's all these plans that... Oh my god, another bird. I guess I'm going this way. This is how it goes in this game. You get distracted. So I have all these plans of, like, ooh, it would be really cool if it worked out for that order, wouldn't it? And the more I think about it, the more I think, oh, as cool as these ideas are, it's so not working out schedule-wise. Maybe between Christmas and New Year's, I just go ham on Final Fantasy VII Remake or something like that. I don't know.
Carvings around here are birds and owls.
I have a hard time seeing it happening. But these are the ideas that I'm coming up with in my head, at least. So, yeah.